Hey people, I'm back. Don't be so shocked. Had to cut my dreads. Yeah, a lot of emotional pain behind that. But unfortunately, I was in an accident, and because I was in an accident, I fractured a vertebrae in my neck, and I had to take down my hair. It was just too heavy. I was 17 and a half pounds of hair when I took it down. Fortunately, I have been cleared. I can start my journey again to get back my hair. I know 17 and a half pounds of hair is a lot to carry around, but it was my hair. I want it back. I was a decade plus of my life in that hair. I want my hair back. So I've been cleared, so I'm going to take this journey again. I know you guys are like, what's going on up there? Basically, I just got done with my first shampoo. Yay. As you know, when starting dreads, or if you don't know, I'll let you know. When starting locks or dreads, however you like to call them, once you put your pattern in, some people like to use braids for them. I personally do the double strand twist. I prefer them. I've started several sets, of course, for my other family members and people who hair are old fashioned do, but that's another story. But I prefer the double strand twist. As you can see, you can kind of still see the twist there in the hair. Jesus, the shrinkage is real. But what you gonna do? you know. Nonetheless, I've just completed my first shampoo. Very happy to say, a lot of new growth going on, but my pattern is in place. You see each one is there individually parted, so it's gonna look very nice once the dreads are in and we can actually start doing some nice styles. But for now, I invite you to take this journey with me. It's gonna be a little bit of a bumpy ride, but we'll get there, right? If you need some tips, got questions, feel free, leave a comment. It's fine by me. But this is my journey, and I am starting all over again, and here is where we start from. So you guys can watch and see and maybe decide if you would like to. I will tell you one of the key ingredients. Oh my god, I didn't bring my hair bag up here. Duh. Hold on, let me see if I have anything over here in my cubby hole. Wait a minute, I'll be back. Okay, people, I'm back. My trusty hair bag. I love this thing. Okay, we're going into the hair bag. To give you an idea what I do use on my hair. First and foremost, I know, and I'm not getting paid for this, but shout out to Design Essentials. Okay, I've loved Design Essentials since I was actually a licensed managing cosmetologist. I let that go, of course, when I became a registered nurse. After a few years, it just became too tedious to try to keep up between the two. But this is Design Essentials. If you guys can see that. Naturals, got the almond and the avocado. Freaking awesome. Works wonders on hair. Okay. I'm also going to use, oh, that's my wonderful shampoo and conditioner. Shout out to Garnier. Not getting paid for this, but I'm gonna give you a shout out anyway. I love their products. It is the best. It's fortifying, so it actually means that it goes in and fills up the holes in each hair shaft to kind of strengthen them. So all of Garnier products are awesome, but that's shampoo and conditioner. I am going to need these bad boys. Okay, this is because this is the beginning. These are double prong clips. Okay, now as we get further down and the locks are actually in, there are several other ways that we can retwist our hair without having to use these, but unfortunately in the beginning you're kind of stuck. And I prefer the double prong. Some people use the single prong, but you're gonna have to use these bad boys. You can get them pretty cheap too, depending on where you go. Don't pay too much. I think I maybe pay $6 a pack for these, if that. And of course, depends on how many dreads you decide to put in your hair. And shout out, just for a little topper, I use a little mousse wrap set from Olive Oil along with my Design Essentials. tops it off wonderfully. Now, if I want a little extra hold, I may go ahead and put just a little bit of gel. Not a lot, okay? Because this will stick to your hair. It will leave that funky little ring that you see at the bottom after so long, and nobody wants to see that. This will cause a major buildup of products in your dreads. So very little of the gel, just depending on the style and how tight you're twisting. Very little, okay? And depending on if you like, you can use a little bit of the leave-in conditioner. Just a little bit, okay? I don't need much. I bought this jar like... Yes, boy. Hush. Excuse me. Hold on. I've got to deal with my son. Okay, now that problem's solved, yes, I'm a mother. This, just a little bit. As I say, I bought this little bottle probably about 4 months ago, and my daughter also has locks, and like I say, sometimes I do retwist some of my family's hair things, so this can last us a nice long time because you don't need a lot. You've got to excuse my son, he's just trying to hog it, okay? And if I need a little bit, and I do mean a little bit of edge control, see, isn't he so cute? How can you just hate that? Okay, now tell the people bye, Royal. Bye. Yeah, okay, mommy has to retwist this, and I'll see you guys after it's done and retwisted, so I can kind of give you an idea of what I did. It's only me and my hands. I can probably try to set up this thing somehow, some way, but you'll get the point after it's done, okay? Any questions? Leave them in the bottom. See you guys shortly. Bye.